What's up, guys? How you guys doing today? This is video number 2. Welcome back to another AK Adventures MBTA. Today is 1/8/26, February 8th, 2026. The start of winter still we're in, and we're almost in spring. So I'm gonna make this now part of my I.E.P meeting. This is now part of my I.E.P meeting of inviting friends over and doing stuff with them, so that I'm not sitting in the space and then not sitting in the space, so that I'm not sitting all alone and having to do stuff boring around like anything. So I'm gonna put my headset on and then I'm gonna get started. But before I start, I'm gonna drink. Here we go. So yeah, let's begin if we could. Now is the time to begin. So let's begin. So I wrote this from the last video. If you haven't seen the last video, I specifically told what friends I want to invite. Without doing this, I want to actually talk about friends I want to invite. So let's get started. I want to invite Sydney to the sleepover. She's a nice girl with Down syndrome. She's a very nice, strong friend. She's a really brave, kind, sweet girl in the whole wide world. She's a sweet classmate that I can hang out with after school, after Lit English. High school, I get out of the lobby. So, yeah, friends I can invite is Sydney to sleepover. I'll have to ask her parents, like her mother and her father, or any other family she has in her relatives. I'll have to ask them maybe some later on this week or the week after the weekends to see if it's okay to sleepover is possible. My mom has my friend's parents' phone number. My mom has Lisa's phone number, and I have hers as well. So I'm gonna stay in touch and ask her if it's okay to sleep over and stuff. If it's okay for her to sleep over, and if you need anything, yeah. So I'm gonna ask her if it's okay for my friends to sleep over, so that I can have a first time sleeping over. So that could be her first time to a sleepover like anyone else has been to. So yeah, she'll say it depends if we have some plans, but if we have some plans, we would say maybe not, but maybe another time we'll reschedule, and then we'll think of another plan if it's okay for her to go. But after we finish those, she'll say yeah, we'll reschedule it another time, maybe next weekend. But I'll say, all right, I'll move on to Binh. So yeah. So for Binh Bowie, the one with glasses, the girl that is from Lit Special Needs Camp, Sydney and Binh, that were close together at Lit Special Needs Camp when they were younger, and they were friends. That's when I met them. I met Binh first. I went to the water park sprinkler. Then Binh was there too, with a towel, and I went in the sprinkler too. So she hasn't goes to camp as much. She doesn't go to camp anymore as much. So yeah. So Binh, I'm gonna ask you, have you ever been to a sleepover? Because I'm gonna plan a sleepover soon. I'm planning a sleeping over notebook. I'm planning a sleepover so that we can do some more stuff together. Because I know you like hanging out with your friend William and doing a lot of extra stuff together that we still do. So I was gonna ask you, would you like to come over to my house and have a sleepover? If I ask my parents, if you ask your parents, if they say yes, then they could do it. If they say no, it's okay. We'll figure it out another time. I'll give you their phone number so that if you want to call them, you could, and if we can look up the address. I can't tell anybody I can't tell no one because it's private. No one's supposed to know. But yeah, we'll figure it out. So for games we could play is so for Sydney we could play is Yahtzee, and she could sleep in my bedroom, and then we'll both figure out some like games we could do. We could figure out some stuff I could do with her as well. So things I could do with Sydney is have like 2 air mattress. Sydney will be in my bedroom sleeping there, and then I'll come upstairs and sleep in my bedroom as well. We'll both sleep together. Me and Sydney with Down syndrome, and me sleeping in the bedroom, and then her sleeping in the bedroom. So this part of the plan is to make her feel welcome and to make her feel like she is getting used to, which is her first time being here. She hasn't been here a long time ago, but she has been in like Eastland for like a very long time. I looked up the location and figuring out like where she goes to and where Lisa goes to, her parents as well. I know Lisa, she's the one I met from like last graduation ago, from June 16, 2022, when I was younger, when I was an old kid, and then Sydney was at outside, and then we both like did a selfie together, like me and my mom and my father and anyone else, my relative that my aunt showed up to. I'm planning like things that we could go to as well. So for games we have, Sydney, is we have Bingo, Yahtzee, Candyland, and Connect 4. We also have Pattern Play that I still did with my other ABA therapists as well. So we also have some games we could play on the PlayStation. We can play Train Simulator, Minecraft, Roblox. What else do you play? We can play Dress to Impress. We can play, let's see, Bingo, Uno. We can play anything, you name it. And I want to say, Sydney, I'm glad that you're actually the best, because you are the best and amazing kid in the whole wide world. You're an amazing friend that I know a long time ago, and I want to say thank you for everything you've done for me, and thank you for so many things you have done in the past, because I am sometimes feeling like, sometimes in the classroom in 138, I get alone, and usually at lunchtime I feel very left out, and I was going to plan on sitting with Sydney, William, and Binh. So yeah, I'm going to use Sydney, William, and Binh as an example. You guys ready? Let me know. So let's start. So Sydney, William, and Binh, what's up, guys? At lunchtime, would you guys like to hang out together? We can do some stuff, and we can sit together, and then I'll get my notebook out, and then we could write and give our contacts. We can give our contact phone numbers, and we can call each other. And I haven't told her parents' phone numbers yet because I don't know her parents as well. But I know Ben's parents and William's parents and Sydney's parents. I know Leslie, I know Lisa, and Ben's parents. She sometimes speaks another language, but she's good. For Ben and William and Sydney, so would you guys like to sleep over and come over to my home if you want to, as possible? If you don't want to, it's okay, and then we can just spend time after school gets out. So lobby gets out at 2:30 p.m. I'm gonna plan on taking the yellow bus, school bus, yellow line, part of the trolley subway that we could take, and then I could come over, and then we could spend some time together. So for games we could play Uno, and then for places we can go to is Chick-fil-A, Extreme Craze. We could go to the park that's up across the street. We can go to, what is it? we could go to Applebee's Bistro restaurant, and we can also go to, what is it? We could go to Constitution Beach, East Boston, or in Heights if you guys want to, but you guys gotta ask your parents first if it's okay, and then I'll ask my parents if it's okay too as well. So for Sydney, hey Sydney, so I'm planning like a sleepover. Would you like to join after you ask your parents, or if I can as possible? Because I like having you as a sleepover guest. You'll be on the bedroom where I am. You'll be in my bedroom, and then Ben will be in my bedroom as well, and William can be in my bedroom as too. But they'll both have to move over to the other side of the space so that Ben, Sydney, and William can fit in. So yeah, we'll make separate spaces, but it depends if the bed is too small, then they can't. William will just have to be in the air mattress, or downstairs that could be down here. The air mattress is down here. He'll sleep on those, and he can bring his pillows and his toothbrush. I forgot to mention, Sydney, you can bring your toothbrush and any other things. And yeah, I know your parents, they're very nice, and I told them I'm 17, and you have some very nice parents. I haven't met them yet, but I'll meet them soon. So for Ben, hey Ben, what's good, yo? So, Ben, I'm making this video for you. If you are listening to this while I'm sitting in my headset, downstairs in the basement and talking to one another. So let's get started. So Ben, have you ever had a sleepover before, when you ever had to ask your parents if your friend can come and stay over, if you could as possible? I was thinking, if you want to ask your parents if you want to sleep over, I have a phone too. I have a Motorola, and you have a kind of phone that I have too. I like your Pokemon phone. I like your blue and pink glasses phone as well. I like it. I like the one with the keychain phone as well. So I want to say, was good, Ben, and happy Super Bowl, yo. But I'll be seeing you when I get to lunch. And William, was good, William. I'm using William as an example, by the way. Hey, William. I was gonna plan something with you if you want to spend time together after lobby. So let's do it all. So Sydney, Ben, and William, would you guys like to spend time together after I get out of school? I'll get my scooter. I'll go home at 2:20. Then I'll come over here, and then I'll make my way all the way to Lynn English High School, and then we can spend some time together in the past, and then we can spend some time together, and then we could go somewhere together so that we can spend some time together if we could. I'm very excited to hang out and do stuff with you, and that's the spirit. So Ben, you can bring your pillows and your blankets and any other thing you can bring however you like. If you have to use the restroom, the bathroom lights will be on, and the restroom lights will be on as well. The hallway lights will be on, and everything will be on. So I want to say, yeah. So yeah, me and Sydney, Ben, and William have been friends for a long time ago. We're now friends now. I have their names down. I have Sydney, Ben, Bowie, because I have to know everything, so I don't forget. So for Audius, if we're having Audius and Sydney and Ben, we'll have to make switches and make adjustments, make arrangements. Like Audius, you'll sleep on the air mattress. Sydney, my lucky star, my lucky friend, you'll be on my bedroom, you'll sleep in my bedroom. And Ben, what's good, yo? you'll be sleeping on the my bedroom as well, my friend. And I want to say, Sophia, yours is not planned yet, and so is you, as Mariah. You're not planned yet as well, because I haven't spoken to your parents. And Amy, my lucky friend, yours is not planned yet as well. I haven't got in a few days, and we've seen each other since lunch started. So yeah, let's get started. So having friends over means I want to do something together, because with me sitting all day without having to do stuff, if I have to do a certain stuff, or if like things are keep like getting boring, I can call like their parents and like talk to them. I'll have to ask my parents first, because my mom has my friend Sydney's mom's phone number that she gave a long time ago. I still have that. I wrote that so that I can call her and like ask her if it's okay to like sleep over. Now for Binh, I haven't planned hers yet. Hers is not planned yet, because I'm gonna ask her when I get there tomorrow or Tuesday if she wants to sleep over on Friday during the weekends. She can ask her parents, and we can like I can give her my phone number, and I'll give her the phone number. She can give me her phone number and my phone number. We'll both have separate phone numbers, but I can't give it to anyone because it's private. Because it's private between me and my friends. But let's get to this. So friends I like to do with them is at nighttime when friends come over. So at daytime when friends are over, we like to do arts and crafts. So I'm thinking about inviting friends. You're right, Mom. I should invite friends. I know I should have done it before, but here I am now, inviting friends over and having good time with them and spending time with them. So it'll be good. So the more I invite my friends over so that I'm not bored and I'm not sitting around all day, the better I sleep over and come to theirs. Yeah, so I was thinking about doing a sleepover over at my friend's house as well. They have to ask their parents, and I'll have to ask my parents if they can sleep over. So let's say, for example, before the video has to end soon, like not right now, but a few minutes ago, is Sydney. So Sydney will be here for 3 days sleepover. For Binh, the girl with glasses and with her phone hooked up to her keychain, we'll have like a 2-day sleepover as well. For Audius, we'll have a 2-week sleepover. For Esmeralda, I don't know if it's not planned yet. For Amy, it's not planned. And for Binh Bui, it can start like at Friday. I can invite her over, and then she can stay the nights. She can pack her toothbrush, toothpaste, her doll, her phone that she can play with, hooked up to her blue and pink keychain if she wants to, and her phone pocketbook keychain that she can bring. Yeah, so she can bring her pillows if she wants to. She can watch TV if she wants to in the living room, and I think it'll be fun. We can play bingo, Uno, Yahtzee, Candyland. Sorry about that, guys. I'm going too fast. Extreme Craze. We can go to McDonald's and Chick-fil-A. We also go to the park, which is across Cook Park. We could also go to the park across the street. We could go right there, and then you guys can play, and we'll play together if we can. So I just want to say, like, to any people, like any teachers I have in the lobby and stuff. So teachers or any other people in the lobby, have you guys ever had like a sleepover? Has my friends ever had a sleepover? Because I'm thinking about doing one this upcoming spring. It depends if I'm going to Saco, Maine with my father, but I can't tell anyone because it's private. But yeah, Have you guys ever had a sleepover? Ben, Sydney, William? Have you ever had a sleepover before? Because I'm going to plan on inviting you guys to the sleepover so that you can spend some time and get used to it a long time so that it can be your first time sleeping over after I have invited you and asked your parents. Because I know your parents very well. I know Leslie, Lisa, and I don't know Ben's as well because I'm in a different age. But yeah, I think that's it for the videos. And also Janelle's family, as I know too. And Esmerize and Sophia's that I saw at Walmart 2 days ago. So yeah, if you guys like this video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification subscribe button. I'm going to post this now, and I'll see you next time. Thank you guys. Peace. And I want to say thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe.